Hello, everyone. Last year, I was honored to light a candle on the Bowling Green Park Hanukkah menorah in Lower Manhattan. Now, Bowling Green Park was America's first public park, and it lies just a short distance from the Statue of Liberty in New York Harbor. More than 200 years before the statue graced the harbor, a group of Jews arrived in New York seeking the freedom and liberty which that statue would later symbolize so poignantly. So on September 7th, 1654, the first Jews arriving in America established a Jewish community at Bowling Green. They would have celebrated their first American Hanukkah right alongside that very spot where I lit the menorah. Those Jews arriving on our shores in 1654 would never have recognized the menorah I lit in 2015. Aside from its impressive size, the Bowling Green menorah is state-of-the-art. It is lit by LED lights. So it represents a combination of old and new, the melding of a 2,000-year-old ritual and contemporary theology. I believe that Jewish survival is due, in large measure, to our melding of old and new throughout history. Whenever an older door closed, be that door physical or spiritual, we opened a new door, a new pathway to make Jewish life accessible to younger generations. Even Hanukkah itself represented for the Maccabee generation a bold, new, and innovative spiritual observance because it was the first Jewish holiday initiated by a specific community of Jews and not ordained by the Bible. Wherever Jews were imperiled, our forebears found the inspiration to open new physical and spiritual windows to Jewish survival. Whenever sacred Jewish institutions and Jewish communities were destroyed or crippled, we built new temples and we established new communities. When the spiritual, cultural, or social climate rendered a Jewish holiday practice obsolete, we designed new, meaningful, creative practices to enrich a new generation. It is no secret that many Jewish leaders like myself fear that American Judaism is becoming obsolete. Our once thriving synagogues are sadly diminishing. Our traditions of Jewish learning and Jewish holiday observance, long a source of great pride and passion, are being dismissed as tangential to our secular lives. When we speak about the potential disintegration of Jewish life, we no longer worry primarily about external enemies to the Jewish people. Instead, we worry about our own internal self-destruction. We need, therefore, to remember that even as we are a religion enriched by our past and so richly dedicated to our past, we are also a people vigilant about the future, about innovation and creativity and vision. After neutralizing the Syrian and Hellenist threat to Israel's independence, the Maccabees created Hanukkah, celebrating a new miracle of Jewish spiritual resolve. In our own time, despite the decimation of Eastern European Jewry, the State of Israel emerged, and newly established Jewish communities in the United States resolved to flourish with remarkable spiritual vigor. So today, as we address the peril of mass assimilation, it is my hope that we will continue to forge something new from an old and honored tradition. by establishing new rituals and cultural practices which speak to the hearts and to the minds of contemporary Jews, by welcoming all Jews under the Jewish canopy, regardless of theological beliefs, regardless of gender, and regardless of sexual orientation, by drawing from the best of contemporary American life to enhance, enrich, beautify, and infuse our sacred tradition with a new cultural and spiritual creativity, which will inspire us to meld the past and the future. By embracing the true miracle of Hanukkah, that irrepressible commitment to celebrating our Jewish identities and to reaffirming our Jewish freedoms as a proud, multi-generational Jewish community. So this year, I hope we kindle the Hanukkah light as an unwavering expression of our commitment to that indomitable Jewish spirit which lives within each of us. One final observation. It is rare for the first night of Hanukkah to coincide with Christmas Eve, as is the case this year. Let's spread the light of our respective holidays to help conquer that darkness which has so deeply divided our nation. And so with all of these thoughts in mind, I wish you Chag Orim Sameach, a very, very happy Hanukkah.